So after listening to this sutra, I think today's meditation should also be on oneness, just to affirm to ourselves that we are not separate identities, we are all one. So good morning, all my dear friends. Without any more delay, we will get into our meditation. So along with doing Anapana sati, breath mindful meditation, we are going to today focus on being oneness, because that is the key of the entire spirituality. Once you have learned that you are not separate identities, you're not separate beings, you are enlightened. So without any delay, now let us start. Sit in your positions with your your legs crossed, fingers into fingers, specs removed. And if you haven't had water, drink a glass of water and close your eyes. Take 2-3 long breaths. If you're feeling very cold, I'll just give you a little tip. Breathe only through your right nostrils 2-3 times. Just close your left nostril and breathe deep. This is the sun side of our nadis. So breathe through this nadi and you'll start feeling warm inside. 3-4 breaths from your right side. Relax your bodies. And now, for the next 45 minutes, we are just going to be with our breaths. Our incoming and outgoing breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, you breathe in all goodness, the good air, the happiness. And as you breathe out all stress, all worries from your body. My dear friends, we are on a journey within. And as we are proceeding, we are unlearning a few things, shedding off a few old notions. Everything is inside us. We don't have to add anything. We just have to keep discarding things which don't serve us anymore. Let us discard the false belief that we are separate identities. The truth is, we are all connected. There are no others. When I'm judging someone, I'm judging myself. When I'm hurting someone, I hurt myself. And when I love someone, I'm loving myself. Unless you learn to love yourself, you will never be able to love anyone. Feeling of oneness of yourself with all things is true love. So let us move from our old self to a new self and shed a few more notions which we have carried till now. For that, we need to be with ourselves. We need to empty our minds from all thoughts so that we get energy enough to understand what all we have to leave. For that, be with your breath. Ride on your incoming and outgoing breath now. As we go along, we'll go on dropping a few old notions. Eyes closed, and just follow your breath. breathing in and breathing out. It's time to become nobody, my dear friends. No one, no thing, nowhere, and no time. Just become pure consciousness. Breathe in and breathe out. When I say no self, I do not mean that you don't exist. When I say no self, I do not mean you're not there. This is the first notion we have to drop. That we are no self, but we are made of non-man elements. Like a flower cannot live alone. It is made of non-flower elements. Similarly, we are also made of non-man elements. When we feel ourselves to be separate, we suffer. We suffer of superiority complex. We suffer from inferiority complex. And now we suffer from an equality complex also. Because when you try to be equal, we are still comparing. Therefore, don't think you're separate from anyone. So drop this notion, my dear friends. We are not separate. We are not inferior. We are not superior. There's nothing as equal also, because we are all one. So drop this. Surrender any aspects of your limited self to join the greater self. Lose yourself to nothing. You will become everything. My dear friends, we are not apart. We are not apart from each other. We are all formed of the same consciousness. We are specks from the same intelligence, which is indestructible, which is uniform, which is imperishable. We all come from the same speck of light, which is unseen. We are full of unconditional love, which is beyond shape and form, beyond time and space. The second thing I want you to drop today is the notion of being a man. Man is made of non-man elements. It is a very new species. It is made of minerals, the vegetable and the animal. And we think we are superior. It is the youngest species. Actually, we do not know whom we are. We have the minerals inside us. We have the plants inside us. We have the animals inside us. They are all our ancestors. If we are happy, our ancestors are happy. And if our ancestors are happy, we are happy. The Diamond Sutra of the Buddhists teaches us that the man is made of non-man elements. And to protect man, we have to protect the minerals, the plants, and the animals. So drop the notion of being an individual man, my dear friends, and take care of your ancestors. Everything is within you. Nothing is outside. You can create your own reality. As we can connect our own source to the source within. The third thing I want you to drop today is that we are individual living beings, and the Almighty God or the Buddha outside.
वो बोलती है टिम्पी अभी तो कल सारे स्कूल का लगा के बैठी थी इंडो फिनिश वहाँ यूके
Let us drop that we are separate from the divine. We called an enlightened soul a Buddha. But when we will get enlightened, we will all become Buddhas. You have to just look inside, not in the sky, not in the west or the east or any direction. Not in a temple. He is in your heart. You all have the seeds of enlightenment within you, my dear friends. The seeds of understanding, seeds of compassion. So the safest and the surest place to find God or Buddha is within you. So drop this notion that you are mere living beings and the God is outside. We all have the seeds of the divine within us, seeds of enlightenment within us. So, my dear friends, we see that we are not separate. All elements of enlightenment is in you. Another thing I want you to drop is the belief that we are born and we die. We believe that there is a timeline. There's a point B when we take birth, and there's a point D when you die. And there is nothing before B or after D. My dear friends, remember you're free from time. There is no birth, there is no death. You are spiritual beings who come down for a human experience. So drop this notion that you will die someday. You should remember, you will continue. You will continue to be there and keep coming again in different bodies according to your karmas. We are eternal beings. Remember that. Breathe in and breathe out as you feel the boundaries of your physical bodies melting. boundaries between you and the outside has dissolved, and you feel one with everyone. The one who you bow to and the one who is bowed is the same. Nature of both is empty. Say to yourself, I can see me in you, and I can see you in me. This is true connection between you and the divine. This is a true connection between you and everyone else you thought who was separate. So when everything is the same, from the same light, then who is good and who is bad? We are sparks of the same consciousness, my dear friends. There is no one separate who is good and no one separate who is bad. So drop all judgments, feel the oneness of all beings as we are all connected to the same divine consciousness. Feel the oneness and spread this love to all. Last 2 minutes, just be with your breath and enjoy this feeling of oneness. Feel your heart expanding with all this love. Love for not only your family members, but for all animals, plants, minerals, love for everything around you, all people you love a lot, and all the people you do not love. In fact, they need it all the more. You thought they were separate. They were just your reflections. You see yourself in them. So you need to love yourself. See this love expanding and spreading to all your family members, to all your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, your countrymen, and all the people who share this planet with you. Elevate your feelings. And with this elevated feeling of love and compassion, let us come back to this physical reality. I will count backward from 10, 10, 9, 8. Be aware of the room you're sitting in. Be aware of the surface you're sitting on, your chair, your bed, your floor. 7, 6, 5. Be aware of the air around you, of your physical body. 4, 3. Move your feet, wriggle your toes, move your hands, your fingers. 2, 1. Rub your palms and keep them on your lovely eyes. Love your face, caress it, absorb the warmth. And 0, open your eyes and look around. Welcome back. थोड़ा पानी पी लो.
Thank
Are
you
you all
so
back?
much. Thank you so much for the beautiful meditation. As usual, it was so beautiful. Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine. In fact, I thank you for giving me your time, your attention early in the morning. My request to people who have noise in their house at this time and you're not able to meditate, please keep yourself mute because it disturbs the others. Okay? Anyone wants to share something? Or should we just go to the next slok of the Bhagavad-Gita, chapter 6 we are doing? Somebody wants to speak? Or you're still in the oneness? Okay. So enjoy that oneness as we now go into the Bhagavad-Gita. Okay. Today Vishali is slightly busy. She has not joined. So I have my lovely friend Sanjana with me with her beautiful background. She's looking so divine and pure and, spreading light.
Yes, we are here to spread our love and light, aren't we?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so I will just share the slide. Just give me a second, please. So sixth chapter, we were doing Dhyan Yoga. Remember? Do you people remember? Till I don't get an answer, I'm not going ahead.
Yes, we remember. Thoda.
Okay, good, good, good. थोड़ा करते करते ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. Don't worry. So this was Dhyan Yoga is actually the most important one for us because it teaches us correct way of meditation. Yes, we did this 25th one last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Let's, if you wish to revise it,
Yeah.
we can revise it.
Just revise this one so that the connectivity is.
Yeah.
Will anyone volunteer to read the Sanskrit? Because we are all little.
Let me try if nobody is there.
I don't know.
Or if someone is there, you can volunteer.
There or not. Anyone wants to read it? Usha? No?
Yes, ma'am. Very good morning.
Can you read it?
Ma'am, not, yes, ma'am. I can read it.
Wait. हाँ ये संस्कृत में लिखा हुआ है इसमें. Yeah.
शने शने रूप रमे दबुद्ध ध्याय धृति घृत्याया आत्म सत्य मनः कृतः ना किसी दपि चिंतेयता.
Okay. So,
I would like to read it again.
yeah, please read
Thank
it.
you so much. Shanai Shaner. Shanai Shaner Upramed Buddhaya Dhriti Gritya Atma Sanstham Manakritva Nakinjat Pi Chintayet. So it's a beautiful shloka. Shanai Shanai. धीरे धीरे स्थिरता पूर्वक विश्वास के साथ बुद्धि को नियंत्रित करके मन को प्रशांत करके आत्मा में स्थित करके अन्य कोई चिंतन ना करे. सो एस्टैब्लिशिंग द माइंड इटसेल्फ इन द सेल्फ. तो लेट द माइंड नॉट थिंक ऑफ एनीथिंग. तो आत्मचिंतन के द्वारा मानसिक शांति को आध्यात्मिक स्रोत की ओर उन्मुख करें. तो हम क्या करें, धीरे धीरे इस्टेब्लिश करना है मन को. तो नो थॉट्स, कोई विचार नहीं, अपने सेल्फ में धीरे धीरे हमको स्लोली ग्रेजुअली वी हैव टू एस्टेब्लिश आवरसेल्फ इन द सेल्फ.
Yes.
So you can move on to the
Next one now.
next one, 29.
Yes, 29.
सर्वभूतस्थ आत्मानं सर्वभूतानि चात्मनि इक्षिते योगयुक्तात्मा सर्वत्र समदर्शना. So this is again a very important shloka. तो योग द्वारा तो सभी प्राणियों में स्वयं को देखना और स्वयं में सभी को देखने वाला वही योगी है. तो ये एक इक्वानिमस परसेप्शन है. तो हमने वननेस का आज मेडिटेशन किया. सो हाउ ब्यूटीफुल इज इट दैट हम सभी जो हैं, योगी क्या करता है, योगी सभी प्राणियों में स्वयं को देखता है और स्वयं को सभी प्राणियों में देखता है. तो अगर हम इंग्लिश में बोलें तो आई एम यू एंड यू आर मी, वी आर वन. तो इसका अनुवाद है, योग द्वारा समस्त वर्ता प्राप्त कर लेने पर योगी सब प्राणियों में आत्मा को और आत्मा में सब प्राणियों को स्थित देखता है. वह सर्वत्र उसी आत्म तत्व के दर्शन करता है. तो ज्ञान चक्षु अथवा दिव्य दृष्टि द्वारा योगी सर्वत्र आत्मा की एकता का अनुभव करता है, वननेस का अनुभव करता है। तो ये दृष्टि उत्कृष्ट है। वह सर्वत्र ब्रह्मानुभूति करता है। वह देखता है कि जगत ब्रह्ममय है और जीवात्मा ब्रह्म स्वरूप है। तो एवरीथिंग इज कॉन्शियसनेस and he sees that cosmic play of consciousness throughout. So yes, we can move on to shloka number 32.
Yeah, 32 now. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Atma upamena sarvatra samam pashyati yogarjun sukham vayadi vadukham सयोगी परमो मतः। तो ये श्री कृष्ण अर्जुन को बता रहे हैं, मेरे अनुसार जो आत्मा के भाव से सभी जगह सुख और दुख में समान देखता है वह परम योगी है। तो आत्मा के भाव से सभी जगह एक समान देखता है। इन माय ओपिनियन ही इज द हाईएस्ट योगी। तो वो कहते हैं, हे अर्जुन, जो पुरुष आत्मवत सर्वत्र समदृष्टि रखता है, दुख हो अथवा सुख हो सदा सम रहता है, वह परम योगी कहलाता है। सो इक्वानिमस, सुख हो दुख हो लाभ हो हानि हो सब में सम रहता है जो। तो दिस वाज श्लोका नंबर 32. He who, through the likeness of the self, O Arjuna, sees equality everywhere, be it pleasure or pain, he is regarded as the highest yogi. Yes.
So I think we'll go slowly. We'll stop here. So we just related to the meditation which we did today on oneness. It is, see, this one is coming so relatable that we see everyone in ourselves and we see ourselves in everyone. So that is what the real beauty is of enlightenment. And even our main aim, hum jo kar rahe hain, whatever we are doing, eventually we want to reach that oneness so that we are happy and everyone is happy. And that is what is enlightenment. Just the awareness that we are all one.
All one, all interconnected.
Yes, yes.
All small parts of a big whole.
Yeah.
All branches of one tree.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Ab dhire na, we've started feeling that actually, you know. Yesterday I was just looking at the flowers. Basant Panchami thi, so there was a little puja in our school. So when I was looking at the flowers, I don't know, I could relate that they are living things, you know, and they were much before us on this planet. Jo aaj humne meditation mein bhi maine bola, minerals and plants and everything was before us. Aur hum samajhne lag gaye we are bigger than them. It's haste honge hamare upar, plants, minerals, animals, because wo hamare ancestors hain, humse pehle aaye hain. Hum to bahut new species hai. And hum soch rahe hain we can control everything. We tried and see what we have done. We have created so much of chaos on this planet by messing up with, you know, nature. So even this corona, this COVID has taught us that we have to learn how to live in harmony with nature now.
Yeah.
If we will not do that, this corona will keep coming back in different names.
Actually, this feeling of separateness is an illusion.
It is an illusion.
We have to understand that we have evolved from the tonnage, plant kingdom, mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, then the human.
So we have no right to harm them in any way. Earlier, I used to think only harming animals is violence, but I think even plucking flowers, harming plants, everything is violence. Either you keep a potted plant if you want to nurture it, but I don't know, plucking flowers and plants now does not relate to me anymore. I used to love fresh flowers. घर में हम लोग plastic flowers नहीं रखते थे. We used to love keeping fresh flowers, you know, जैसे It was a weekly this thing कि lilies लानी है and flowers रखने हैं, but I have stopped doing that now. I just keep potted plants wherever I want to keep and not flowers. So just think on that. Think on that. अगर आपको ये कहीं अंदर ऐसी feeling आती है, because as ma'am said, love is separateness जो है love का opposite है. Love का opposite hate नहीं है. अब love का opposite हम separateness को लेके चलेंगे. जब हम अकेला अकेला अपने आप को feel कर रहे हैं, that means we don't have that love inside us.
And one more thing, if we are judging others, then too we don't have love.
Then too we don't have love, because we are actually judging ourselves. We are mirroring ourselves. एक दिन we are going to do mirrors also. कि हम जो बाहर देखते हैं वो actually हम अपना ही बाहर देख रहे होते हैं. What we have to improve when we judge people, when we complain. तो हमारे अपना ही reflection है basically. Okay, so we go ahead. Today we come to the sixth chakra. अगर हम चक्रा की बात करें, it is the last chakra. चक्रा 6 ही है. 7th is the position, is the situation, स्थिति इसको बोलते हैं. तो आज हम 6 चक्रा करते हैं. And for that again I will share my slide. 6 चक्रा था, कहाँ है? So अभी तक 5th चक्रा सबको अच्छे से क्लियर हो गया. I hope all the first 5 chakras are now little clear. First 2 thing एक बार फिर से मैं revise कर देती हूँ. First 2-3 are important for our worldly existence. जिसके demons मैंने आपको बताया था, fear, guilt and shame. We have to rise above that. 4th is the portal. ठीक है ना? 4th is the portal जिसको cross करके, which we can cross only when our the first 3 जब तक balance नहीं होगा, you cannot reach here. It's impossible to reach the 4th unless your 1, 2 and 3 are not balanced. So this is the access to the higher chakras. ये जो higher chakras हैं, ये हम तभी पहुंच सकते हैं जब हमने first, second and third को balance कर लिया है. Okay. So when you cross this, you reach the 5th, you start speaking the truth. So obviously you will speak the truth only when you have no fear, you have no guilt and you have no shame, and when you have love in your heart. So जब ये चीजें आप में आ गई, you will automatically start speaking the truth. अब सच बोलने लग जाएंगे. ठीक है ना? तो once you start speaking the truth, now हम तभी इसके ऊपर जाते हैं. यहाँ पर I'll just tell you an incident. Socrates आप सबने सुना हुआ है. He is a very एक Greek philosophy उन्होंने ही लिखना start की थी. तो he was a Greek and वो सच बोलते थे. ठीक है? तो because of his truth, वो it used to trouble all the government and people in power. तो उनका जो सच होता था, it used to trouble them. तो उन्होंने उसको जेल में डाल दिया and they said कि either we can spare you, हमें तुमसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हम आपको स्पेयर कर सकते हैं, बट आप एक बार बोल दो कि जो भी आपने बोला ये सब झूठ है. You just have to say that and we will let you go because we don't really want to kill you. So he said that you give me the poison. ठीक है? So वो कहता है कि मेरे को इससे अच्छा आप मार दो, है ना? I have experienced life and now I will experience death. तो बहुत खुशी से उन्होंने poison पिया था and he gave up his life for the truth. तो इतना ज्यादा उनको था कि जरा अपनी जान बचाने के लिए भी उन्होंने झूठ नहीं बोला and he stuck to his truth. तो जब हम इतनी पोजीशन में आ जाएंगे कि we always speak the truth, हम किसी को खुश करने के लिए झूठ मूठ कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, then you will transcend here and then we are ready to go to the Ajna Chakra or the third eye chakra. तो ट्रूथ बोलने के लिए लास्ट टाइम मैंने एक प्रैक्टिस बोली थी. Does anybody remember that? मैंने कहा था थोड़ा सा कुछ प्रैक्टिस करो to feel the truth in your hearts. बिकॉज जब तक आपका हार्ट और थ्रोट कनेक्टेड नहीं होगा आप सच बोल ही नहीं पाएंगे. यू हैव टू बी कनेक्टेड बाय योर हार्ट. सो हार्ट कनेक्शन बहुत जरूरी है, तभी आप ऑथेंटिक बात कर पाएंगे. You will speak only what is authentic, only what is the truth you will speak. आपसे झूठ बोला ही नहीं जाएगा. कुछ याद है? मैंने कुछ बोला था कि प्रैक्टिस करना आज.
Stay quiet.
Yes, absolutely. Silence practice करनी थी. The more we will keep quiet, we will become better listeners. हम जब बोलेंगे हमारे मुंह से authentic बातें निकलेंगी. जब हम बोलते ही रहते हैं, तब you are not connected with your heart. आप किसी को भी please करने के लिए झूठ मूठ कुछ भी बोलते हैं. आप जो आपके अंदर है वो बाहर नहीं निकालते हैं. So that creates a block in your heart as well as in your throat chakra. ठीक है ना? So now we come to the sixth and the final chakra. This deals with intuition, how you see things, ठीक है ना? And how you visualize things. To imagine also, मतलब आप एक अपना future थोड़ा visualize भी कर पाते हैं, ठीक है? And what blocks you from seeing the truth? तो demon क्या हो सकता है? Which blocks you from seeing the truth and the reality? Reality कुछ चीज है और कुछ चीज नहीं है. तो when I'm saying the demon would be illusion. जब आप अपने ही make believe world में रहते हो, you're not ready to see the reality. So the energy of the illusion is the energy of the third eye. The ability, the demon is illusion of this energy. That is, you are able to see the intuition, greater understanding. आपको clarity से दिखाई देता है. ठीक है? Now, यहाँ पे मैं एक चीज और बताऊंगी. People who meditate a lot, जो बहुत साधना करते हैं, साधना करने से क्या होता है? बहुत ज्यादा मेडिटेशन कर लेने से आपको कुछ गिफ्ट्स भी मिलती हैं by the divine, siddhis. Now, some people get stuck there. आपने snakes and ladder का वो चार्ट देखा है, बोर्ड. उसमें 99 के पास आते आते एक final snake आता है, which brings you right down till I think 3 or 5. देखना जिनके छोटे बच्चे हैं, लूडो का बोर्ड देखना. From 99 it brings you down till I think 5 or 7, like that. बिल्कुल नीचे ले आते. So वहां पहुंचते पहुंचते you slip back. That is जब आपके अंदर वो spiritual ego आने लगती है, आपके अंदर वो feeling आने लगती है, oh I know everything. मेरे में तो सिद्धीज आ गई हैं. Has anybody read the book Autobiography of a Yogi?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
It is the best book to read to understand spirituality. How gives so many examples. It's about Yogananda, how he got enlightenment, and his gurus Yukteswar and then Lahiri Mahase and like that. But there's a lineage, you know, Mahavatar Babaji, then Lahiri Mahase, and then Yukteswar, and then Yogananda. I think I'm correct. So ये योगानंदा writes down his, उनको बचपन से बहुत ज्यादा शौक था to meet rishis and yogis, and he wanted to run to the Himalayas and become a yogi himself. But उनके parents ने कहा पहले अपनी education खत्म करो तब जाना. As all parents would say, even I told my son, first finish your education, then go into music. तो आप थोड़ा सा घबराते हैं ऐसे जब पढ़ाई नहीं करते हैं बच्चे. तो उन्होंने उनके पेरेंट्स ने भी यही कहा कि finish your studies, only then you go to the Himalayas. But anyway, that urge to meet different sages, different gurus, till he actually met his own guru Yukteswar. तो वो बहुत गुरु से मिले. तो उसी journey में he met one person, I'm forgetting his name. He was called the Fragrance Baba. Fragrance Baba, हाँ? क्यों? क्योंकि उनको सिद्धि मिल गई थी कि परफ्यूम वो खुशबू बना लेते थे बिना उस चीज के होते, लेकिन फ्लावर है तो वो रोज की खुशबू या ऐसे खुशबू बना लेते थे, तो उनका नाम ही फ्रेग्रेंस बाबा था। तो योगानंद जी ने देखा, ठीक है, वेरी नाइस, पर उन्होंने कहा आप अपनी सारी पावर्स को कि किस चीज में यूज कर रहे हैं, जो मैं जाके पैसे खर्च के परफ्यूम खरीद सकता हूँ। Why are you wasting all the powers you have got in just doing magic? तो ये जो बाबाज कई होते हैं ना, जो जादू करके दिखाते हैं, हवा में से कुछ निकाल दिया और कहीं से कुछ निकल आया, कहीं से तो what's the point? We don't go to see magic. जादू देखना is not the ultimate goal of an enlightened person. तो he did not get impressed at all कि ये क्या आप फूल की खुशबू दिखा रहे हो, तो मैं वो खरीद लूंगा. I can spend 5 rupees and buy that perfume. That time 5 rupees was also enough. So you're getting my point? तो हमें वो false ego में भी नहीं फंसना है कि हम तो बहुत enlightened हो गए, हमारे में तो बहुत सिद्धीज आ गई है, मैं तो I can see everyone and I can do. No. That is not the main aim of getting enlightened or becoming aware. So ये सिद्धीज को, ये gifts को misuse करना बहुत बड़ी गलती हो जाती है by a lot of enlightened people. So there the illusion takes over कि हमें तो बहुत कुछ आ गया है ना. So अगर सिद्धीज आती भी हैं, they should be just aware होके just let them go. और फिर उसके ऊपर आती है बुद्धि. सिद्धीज के ऊपर है बुद्धि. जादू मंत्र करा देना does not make anyone great. So buddhi comes over that. So sahasrara, the sthiti aati hai above the third eye. So more you're closer to reality, more you will go further away from illusion. Have you understood? You just have to remember that you just have to be close to reality. That's it. You are far away from illusions. Now, let's come to what creates this illusion in us. How do we grow up with illusions? When you see situations in your childhood जो आपको समझ में नहीं आते हैं, आप relate नहीं कर पाते हैं, in the sense जैसे मैंने आपको पहले भी एक example बताया था, छोटा बच्चा है, ठीक है, he sees his father coming home drunk and the mother says कुछ नहीं है, don't tell anyone, ठीक है. He sees his parents fighting every night. And then the mother poses in front of everyone कि they're a very loving couple और उनकी कोई problem नहीं है. तो बच्चा confused हो जाता है कि reality क्या है, illusion क्या है. A child sees his mother ill-treating the servants, the maids, everyone. उसके मन में उसकी माँ की एक image बहुत loving है. And then when he sees her behaving differently, है ना, तो उसको समझ में नहीं आता कि is she loving or is she not loving? So जो छोटा बच्चा होता है, he sees the situation as it is. उसको तो जो दिखता है वो ही दिखता है ना, तो उसके अपनी perception बन जाती है. He is confused, right? So when a child does not see authenticity in the elders, he grows up with this trauma of a confused mind. Okay? So ये जो contradictions वो देखता है, that is not right at all. Okay? Let's show the next one if I have the third eye. Yeah. Clarity of intuition. Okay. Now, जो first, second and third के जितने भी demons blocks थे, they all affect the third eye chakra. For example, अगर आपके अंदर shame है या guilt है, so you will keep judging yourself only. आप अपने आप पे ही सारी attention रखेंगे. You're self-monitoring. Am I all right? Am I perfect? Am I right? Too much attention. So we have to come to a middle path. अब से जो भी आप करें एक मिडिल पाथ फॉलो करें, एक्सट्रीम्स नहीं करना हमको. सो अपने आप को भी कट योरसेल्फ सम स्लैक, आई मीन ईज आउट अ लिटिल. ठीक है, हो गई गलती तो हो गई भाई, मान लो हाँ जी मेरे से ये गलती हो गई. इट्स ओके. यू डोंट हैव टू गिव एन इमेज ऑफ परफेक्शन ऑल द टाइम. बी ऑथेंटिक. जो आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड है ना, अभी जैसे मैंने बोला, वो हमारा ही रिफ्लेक्शन है. जो हम दूसरों में देखते हैं वो हमारा अपना रिफ्लेक्शन होता है. तो जितना आपको डेफिशिएंसी बाहर दिखेगी उतना ही आपकी इंट्यूशन से वो इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल होगी. सो दैट मीन्स अगर आपका फर्स्ट, सेकेंड एंड थर्ड में कुछ एक्सेसिव है, उतना ही कम आपका सिक्स्थ चक्रा होगा. अगर आपके फर्स्ट, सेकेंड, थर्ड की डीमंस हायर हैं, गिल्ट, शेम, फियर, उतना ही कम आपका थर्ड आई चक्रा होगा. दिस इज, दे आर इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल, ऑपोजिट. ठीक है. सो यू आर नॉट एबल टू थिंक रैशनली. रैशनल थिंकिंग इज नॉट देयर. या रैशनल थिंकिंग नहीं है बिल्कुल. तो डिफिकल्टी इन विजुअलाइजिंग, तो जिनका कम होता है डेफिशिट, दे कैन नॉट विजुअलाइज एनीथिंग. जैसे मैं कहती हूँ ना, कई बार जैसे मेडिटेशन भी करना उनके लिए बहुत मुश्किल होता है. बिकॉज व्हेन आई से विजुअलाइज दिस, विजुअलाइज स्ट्रीम, विजुअलाइज, यू कैन नॉट, वो कर नहीं पाते. तो जो लोग कहते हैं ना हमसे तो होता ही नहीं, तो दे ऑल्सो, आई जस्ट हर्ड समबडीज वॉइस इन बिटवीन कि हमसे, मेरे से तो होता ही नहीं. क्योंकि यू आर नॉट बीइंग ऑथेंटिक टू योरसेल्फ. तो विजुअलाइजेशन ऑटोमेटिकली आएगी जैसे जैसे आप ऑथेंटिक होना स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे, ट्रू टू योरसेल्फ. You will start visualizing, you will start imagining. Middle path. Always remember the middle path. Okay. So, वो अपनी ही एक वर्ल्ड बना के बैठे होते हैं और उसके बियॉन्ड वो बिल्कुल भी विजुअलाइज नहीं कर पाते कुछ भी. राइट. Okay. And then they just don't understand metaphysical the world, you know. जैसे जब मैं कई बार एनर्जी की बात करती हूँ, फ्रीक्वेंसी की बात करती हूँ. I don't remember the exact quote, but there's a quote by Tesla that we have to see the universe in the terms of energy, frequency, and there's one more word: energy, frequency, and vibrations. But the person whose third eye is not active will not be able to understand. Will not be able to understand anybody's auras, will not be able to see those energies, will not be able to see the beauty around them, because उनका block है. उनको in fact तो dreams भी अपनी याद नहीं रहती, because dreams, I told you, are our astral travels. They don't remember the dreams. Very closed-minded people, very closed-minded. Okay. And excess, as I said, excess of everything is bad. So excess होने से भी कई बारी opposite हो जाता है. You just cannot focus. You get nightmares. आपकी dreams turn into nightmares. Okay. So you are not able to discern the truth from the fantasy. आपका मिक्सअप हो जाता है थोड़ा. Okay. How do we balance it? So how do you get good intuition, good intuitive perception, ability to imagine? How do you get all that? These are the symptoms of a person who's balanced. He can think. उनको intuitions आती हैं, like symbols से वो relate कर पाते हैं. उनको ना guided visions आती हैं. कुछ भी guided visions, like you see angelic numbers or some guided visions they start getting. And they're able to calm their mind in all situations. They learn to manifest mind to matter. They learn to manifest. They are able to absorb whatever they have imagined from the universe. जब कहते हैं ना, the world, the universe conspires for you, whatever you want, you give that thought, elevate your vibrations, bring your energies to that level to match to the electromagnetic forces. Your thoughts are electrically charged. Your feelings are magnetically charged. So elevate your feelings, you will be able to attract that thought. You will be able to manifest what you want. But for that, you have to elevate yourself. Energies का scale मैंने आपको बताया था. Lower energies are fear, guilt, shame, jealousy. All vibrate at very low energies. With jealousy in your heart, you will never be able to manifest anything. Raise your vibrations, come to compassion, love, oneness. You will be able to manifest anything you desire. That's the law of attraction. It's not a magic. You have to elevate your energies. कभी मैं आपको वो चार्ट दिखाऊंगी. झूठ बोलना, jealousy, hatred, very low vibrations. Love for all, service, compassion, higher vibrations. So if you remain on a higher vibrated level, you will be able to attract anything and anything that you want from the universe. That is law of attraction. Okay? चलो अब अपने आप से questions पूछते हैं थोड़े से. First question. Am I able to recognize the pattern in my life? You don't answer me, answer yourself. Okay. Do I invest too much in any archetypal symbols, as in like किसी को मैंने mentor बना लिया है, किसी को hero बना लिया है अपना, बस उसी को देख के I'm trying to follow. No, कि मैं अपनी intuition सुनता हूँ. How do I interpret the events in my life? Do I judge myself a lot? अपने ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा मैं pressure देता हूँ. Do I जैसे मतलब अपने आप को ही failure समझते रहना सारा time. अच्छा, do I invest too much energy into symbolic things? जैसे किसी के अंदर मैंने किसी को हायर एक रख लिया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, देयर इज सम डिवाइन मदर, तो मैं उसी को ही देखता रहूं, उसी को ही सोचूं वही मुझे प्रोटेक्ट कर रही है. वी गिव दैट क्रेडिट टू समथिंग आउटसाइड अस. देयर इज सम डिवाइन एनर्जी, सम डिवाइन मदर जो वही सबको देख रहे हैं. डू यू फील लाइक दैट? That means your third eye chakra is blocked. You're not able to see your own powers. You always need a prop. Okay. So let's come discuss the physical disorders also. Migraines, visual problems, headaches, repeated headaches. ठीक है. And Solution, हमारे पास तो एक ही solution है. Pull. Pull means deep meditation here, not only just sitting for 15-20 minutes. ये नहीं कि म्यूजिक लगाया और साथ में अपने और काम कर रहे हैं, देन आप बोलो आप मेडिटेशन कर रहे हैं. That's not meditation. Be honest with yourself. ठीक है, उसको मेडिटेशन बोलेंगे. So deep meditation, meditating for 1 hour, 2 hours, that is deep meditation. Meditation is when you close your eyes. आप बोलो ना कि मैं आंख खोल के भी मैं बहुत mindful हूँ. That is being mindful. Meditation is when you close your eyes. That's the difference between being mindful and meditation. Meditation में आपको आंख बंद करनी पड़ेगी. And meditation makes you mindful. You become mindful. Your mind and body is in one place, in sync. अब जो काम करते हैं फिर ध्यान से करते हैं. अब खाना खाते हैं वो भी enjoy करते हैं. You see the taste, you see the color, you see the what you say, क्या खा रहे हैं आप, उसकी खुशबू कैसी है, उसका टेस्ट कैसा है. That's mindful eating. अब walk कर रहे हैं, look around, plants, trees, enjoy it. Mindful walking. आंखें खोल के. And when you close your eyes and empty your mind, that is meditation. ठीक है? So push करने के लिए हमें अब एक reality check करना पड़ेगा. You will have to develop an aptitude to discern the truth. आपको पता होना चाहिए कि सच्चाई क्या है. You should be able to discern that. Right? And practice mindfulness all the time. Mindfulness. जो करो honestly. झूठ मूठ करने के लिए नहीं करना कुछ भी. We'll be very, very honest with what we are doing. And don't believe anything blindly too. Don't believe anything blindly. जब वो कोई भी बोल रहा हो, अपने आप उसकी authenticity को check करो. Even if I am saying something, check it yourself. Experience it. मेरा check करना तो बहुत ही easy है. मैं तो आपको कुछ, all I'm saying is do meditation. आंखें बंद करो, ये सारी चीजें अपने आप आपको समझ में आने लग जाएंगी. You won't have to even hear all this. All this will happen automatically. ये तो मैं सिर्फ बता रही हूँ because teachers हैं, mostly यहाँ सब पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं, तो आपको जानने में अच्छा लगता है. That's why. Even if you don't understand, and you just close your eyes and be with yourself, all this thing will happen automatically. Your fears will go, your shame will go, your guilt will go. बाकी सब balance होगा ही होगा. So we don't really have to understand theory. हमको यहाँ पे exam नहीं देना हमको on all chakras. आपको सिर्फ authentic होना है, truthful होना है, सब अपने आप हो जाएगा. तो आंख बंद करके अगर आप honestly meditation कर लेंगे, that is being more true to yourself. Excuse me. Just trying to understand everything and not meditating will not give you any result. यहाँ पे practical, for example, खाना बनाना है. आप एक vegetable की पूरी botany समझ रहे हैं बैठ के, लेकिन आप कर कुछ नहीं रहे हैं, तो खाना बनेगा? आप सारा ingredients रख रहे हैं, you're understanding about them, you're understanding the botanical names, you're understanding वो क्या क्या देगा आपकी बॉडी में जाके, उससे क्या क्या न्यूट्रिशन मिलेगा, but you actually don't eat it. Will it give you the nutrition? No, na. So similarly, just by knowing the theory is not going to help you. इसको छोड़ा जा सकता है theory समझना, but meditation करना छोड़ा नहीं जा सकता. ये बात आप please समझ लीजिए. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. तो इस चीज को थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखिए कि मेडिटेशन करना ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, उसके बारे में थ्योरी समझना उतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. ओके, सो हमें बहुत ज्यादा उसमें नहीं जाना. अननेसेसरली ब्लाइंड बिलीफ इन थिंग्स, है ना. अपना ऑथेंटिसिटी खुद ढूंढो. I think that is enough now. हो गया? Any questions you want to ask? धीरे धीरे you will start getting connected with your own spirit guides. हर human being का एक spirit guide होता है. हम जब यहाँ आते हैं world में, a part of our soul comes to take human experience. We are connected, जैसे होता है ना, एक guide मिल जाता है, guide होता है. वो physical form में नहीं होता है. But when you are in the meditative state, you will start feeling that someone is guiding you. वो कुछ कुछ symbols भेजेगा आपको, है ना? पर हमें इसमें ना टू एक्साइटेड नहीं हो जाना. कई बार, जैसे मैंने अभी बताया था, स्पिरिचुअल ईगो, कई बार हम इतने एक्साइटेड हो जाते हैं, ओ मुझे तो सिंबल्स आ रहे हैं, मेरे को तो एंजेलिक नंबर्स दिखते हैं, मेरे को तो मेरे स्पिरिट गाइड से मुझे कनेक्शन होता है. अब बहुत ज्यादा फिर उसके ऊपर डिपेंड हो जाते हैं. मैं फिर कभी किसी और का एग्जांपल बताऊंगी. सम सीनियर मास्टर who got enlightened and उनको बहुत ऐसे विजन्स आने लगे. द स्पिरिट गाइड टोल्ड देम, उनको गैलेक्टिक फेडरेशन से मैसेजेस आने लगे दैट यू गो टू इजिप्ट एंड यू सिट अंडर दिस एंड आप बहुत, यू हैव टू ट्रैवल वर्ल्ड वाइड, यू हैव टू डू दिस दिस दिस. ही गॉट सो एक्साइटेड, उन्होंने सब कुछ पैक किया एंड ही वेंट. व्हेन ही वेंट देयर, तो वहां पे स्टैंड स्टिल, कुछ ऐसा हुआ ही नहीं. वो अपनी मेडिटेशन की उन्होंने किंग्स चेंबर में, इजिप्ट में. उसके बाद में ऐसा कुछ खास हो नहीं रहा था, तो ही गॉट एंग्री. ही सेड What the hell? मेरे को सब कुछ छोड़ के मैं यहाँ गया हूँ और अब आगे क्या होना है, आगे तो मुझे किसी ने कुछ बताया नहीं. So he sat down again in the meditation. He got connected with his own spirit guides and he asked them कि you told me to come here, I've come here. तो कहते तो we told you to come, but when did we tell you to believe us? कुछ use your own intuition. तो सुननी हमने सबकी है, करना हमने वो है which is close to our heart, जो हमारी इंट्यूशन में आता है. तो कोई भी डिसीजन लेने से पहले हमें किसी बाहर की आइडेंटिटी से बैठ के पूजा पाठ करके नहीं बोलना हमें रास्ता दिखाओ, हमें ये करो. जस्ट क्लोज योर आईज, you will see the correct path yourself. I have done this, I have practiced it n number of times and it is happening. Spirit guides, angels, आपके आप जिनको भी मानते हैं, ठीक है, उन सब की एनर्जीज आपके साथ हैं, बट रास्ते आपको अपने खुद, यू आर नॉट अ पैरासाइट, यू आर नॉट डिपेंडेंट ऑन एनीवन. उन्होंने आपको इतना अपना पार्ट आप में डाल के भेजा. यू आर सो पावरफुल, यू शुड बी एबल टू सी योर वे योरसेल्फ. आपको किसी की हेल्प या ऑल द टाइम गाइडेंस नहीं चाहिए होती. ओके, so always follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. So that is what the third eye chakra is all about. Following your intuition, be your own simple self, be your normal self, and everything will start becoming very, very clear to you. So with this, we have finished the third eye. Any questions? I'm open to it. Next week, we are going to finish this journey of ours on our chakras. So I will tell you how. तो हमारे लिए ना वो कोई एम नहीं होनी चाहिए कि हमें अपने थर्ड आई ओपन करना है, हमें यहाँ पहुंचना है. नो, वी जस्ट हैव टू वर्क ऑन आवर फर्स्ट, सेकंड एंड थर्ड. वो एक स्थिति आएगी, एक सिचुएशन आएगी which you will feel. वो एक फीलिंग है. It's not an exercise कि अभी 1 हो गया, अब 2 हो गया, 3 हो गया. This is all simultaneous. आप authentic हो जाइए. Just be yourself. Be with the truth. अपनी guilt, shame, fears को कम कर लो. Your chakras are balanced. Your energies will flow. जैसे एक river होती है ना, river में कचरा आ जाता है जगह जगह में, तो पानी का flow कहीं कहीं पे रुकता है. Once all that kachra is removed, it becomes a constant flow of the water. So similarly, ये जो हमारी energy हम download करते हैं, it will flow very, very naturally once all these blockages are removed. All right. So that's it. Any questions or any sharing? We can do that once I stop the recording.